Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S here, back with another video, back with another topic. I'm kind of copying Mr. Leet's intro in a way, but hopefully he'll be happy with that because I'm giving him free publicity. But anyway, I don't know why I thought I'd say that in the intro. But this is obviously it's one of my football videos in a way, but it's an idea I've been thinking about for about a week or so. I think it was about a week ago when I came up with the idea. So anyway, I hope people out there will enjoy it. I know it's about football, but even if you don't like football, hopefully you'll still enjoy hearing this quirky guy talking about my mad ideas, I hope. So I can't think of too much else to say about the intro, the title of the video about Disney, and then putting it in, like putting team in brackets is a hope for it to work as a team. Maybe a brand as well, obviously. Well, Disney is a brand, obviously, and hopefully Disney will like the idea and develop it, and Italian football will be happy with the idea as well. So I'll come to what it's about in a minute, but in a minute or so. But and hopefully by the end of this video you'll understand what I'm talking about, and part 2 and 3 as well, which I hope you watch. And I put trademarking as well, because I hope to trademark the idea, copyright the idea, and all that kind of thing. So this is an idea I hope to work with Disney and Italian football. Anyway, here goes. Number 1, I hope obviously to get the idea started, and the idea is basically to have, obviously Disney has theme parks in, I think it's Florida, is it, or something like that, and also in Paris. And the idea for this one is to have them as many as possible in Italy, like obviously start with 1 or 2 and then developing. Hopefully, obviously the idea will get off the ground, but and Disney will see the idea being really good. And they'll like the idea, obviously incorporate their own ideas, and obviously they're going to do it the way they want to do it, which is fair enough. But these are some of my ideas or ideals, which again I hope they'll like. And it's basically the idea is for football related, because I'm a big fan of Italian football. It's a football related theme park. So in each, instead of just a theme park where whatever happens at Disney, or whatever rides or whatever, and this one is about, like, you'll go to some places and there'll be like penalty shootouts. Some places will have QPLPs or different stations where you go to where they have different skills or things like that. So Disney will buy as much land as possible, possibly working with the Italian football authorities, and get as much land as possible to develop that space. And also, anyway, I don't want to go into too much detail on the first point, because then I'll probably come to more details about that in the future and answer any questions, and there's any comments. Anyone thinks the idea is really bad, or anyone thinks the idea is really good, and that kind of thing. And I know you've got to sometimes look at the downside, what could go wrong, like if they don't like the idea, or if they develop it, it doesn't work out quite as well as I hoped, or it doesn't quite come out the way I want it to come out, or like the idea, the practice of it, or as I say, Disney tries it and then they run out of money or whatever, and they shelve the idea, or anything could go wrong like that. I want to try and think of the positives, but also look at the downside, to think about what could go wrong. Anyway, I'm going to quickly move on because I don't want the video to be too long, and I hope to get through quite a few points. Number 2, again, I hope to work with Disney and go through somehow communicate with them and express my ideas, and listen obviously to their feedback or their ideas, and find a way to construct a professional letter. If anyone has seen my punctuation or things like that, they'll know that I'll probably need a team behind me as well to sort of write this idea and develop it. And also, sorry if I'm speaking really fast. Hopefully you'll get the enthusiasm and excitement for my idea as well somehow. But I don't know if anyone can be as excited about the idea as I am, or passionate about it as I am. But anyway, hopefully I'll find a way to learn to express it to them and that sort of thing. And if there are any profits made, hopefully half of those profits will go towards Disney, and half will go towards Italian football. So I was really worried about someone being at the door then, because I heard my dog barking, so I hope no one's at the door. That'd be quite awkward. But yeah, so because my mum went out, so someone had to let her in and all that sort of stuff, so I hope I don't have to do that in the middle of a video. So anyway, the second point is that Italian football and Disney will both have half the profits each. I don't want to personally make any money from it. My reward would be a good feeling about coming up with an idea that really works, and also benefiting Italian football, because I'm a big fan of Italian football. And obviously, as part of that, I don't have any affinity for Disney, to be honest, but as part of that, obviously, if Disney does make money from it, they're going to want to do it as a business, they're going to want to do it more. So obviously there is that sort of, only because of the first 2 points about wanting to feel good about developing a good idea and wanting to benefit Italian football. Hopefully that will obviously, hopefully, if they do make money, they're going to want to do it more. Obviously, so that's why it would be good for obviously them to make money, and hopefully, the idea will make money itself. Number 3, obviously, it won't be free to go to, but it would be beneficial for Italy, because obviously for Italians, it'll be on their doorstep. Like they have some in Milan, Turin, and places like that, all over Italy, as many as they can get. As obviously over time, it'll probably take 5 to 10 years to do, but maybe even longer than that. But if they develop it and it works out in one area, they're probably going to want to do it in other areas and replicate that idea from a business point of view, from their point of view. The profits that go into Italian football hopefully will benefit young players and the development of the game in Italy. And also, I mean, obviously, Italians will probably still have to pay to go, but obviously, because it's near to them, they'll be able to go more. So our target market will probably be, or obviously people who are into football, or families, and some of it could have Disney memorabilia as well, and facts about Disney and things like that. But our target market would mainly be, and also obviously people in Italy, because it's near there. So I'm sure the one in Paris, people go there more because from Paris or France, because it's nearer for them. Number 4, I hope to see where the idea can develop, and like people could send in their ideas or what they'd like to see, and then Disney or whoever in the Italian football as well could probably decide which are the best ideas to benefit them, respectively. Obviously, they'll have to be family-friendly ideas mostly, I'd imagine, and hopefully most of them will be based on football, if not all of them. But some might be based on other things as well. But hopefully, at least some areas will be to do with football. Like people who love football will be able to go there. Number 5, I hope they'll have things about Italian football heroes, those who have contributed to Italian football, including, well, I suppose they wouldn't have other sponsors or whatever, but Disney could perhaps put in sponsorship and other such deals, and have their own tournaments, leagues, cups, tournaments, and all that, leagues, tournaments, cups, and all that sort of thing, which will hopefully benefit Italian football. As I say, that's my main plan. But also, they could look at what they could invest into Italian football and talk about what they've invested in, like have Wall of Fame, Hall of Fame, and like Walk of Fame and things like that. We're talking about what they've contributed to Italian football, or facts about Italian football, or Disney's heroes. And Italian football could also have like its own heroes, like, and that sort of thing. Number 6, I hope for players from Serie A as well as possibly around the world would would be paid by Disney, obviously, to go in and sign autographs, possibly like. You can get an opportunity to play like penalty shootouts against goalkeepers, professional goalkeepers, like Serie A goalkeepers or whatever, or you can get to like get signed footballs or signed shirts or things like that, or buy Italian football memorabilia as well as Disney stuff. That would be one of my plans. So you can meet some of the footballers like Serie A, and sometimes they might pay for players from overseas as well, from outside of Italy, to come into Italy and sign shirts or meet people or things like that. Number 7, I hope God will bless my ideas, as I often say. Hopefully I'll do the most ethical thing possible as well. I know Disney will want to do it for their profits, and I know it's a bit of a biased idea because it's benefiting Italian football, but some of the profits could go to charity. For instance, if Disney and Italian football decide, like 10% of it, money could go to charity or something like that, like in Asia and Africa. And I've got similar ideas for like Disney perhaps having theme parks in Asia and Africa perhaps as well, but this one will be football related because I'm a big fan of Italian football, and I hope it will benefit Italian football as much as possible. Also, as again, hopefully I'll be proud to come up with that idea, and also as Disney, obviously the more money Disney makes, the more they'll want to develop that idea and make more. If they make money from some places, they'll probably want to develop in other places as well. Number 8, I hope Disney will have a lot of activities that will make Italians fall in love with football again, and like encourage, and like also part of the deal would be to put Italian football on the map in the most positive way possible. Number 9, again, hope to have plans, and Disney obviously will know probably whether it's a good idea for them. I'm sure they'll be able to do the market research and whatever else, and with their budget and whatever, and see if it could be something that would excite them. And hopefully, obviously, they're going to want to look at it from profit again, and also like look at the protection of the downside. I know people say you shouldn't say bad things about your own products too much, but also we have to look at what could, whoever's involved will have to look at what could go wrong, and that sort of thing. But yeah, I hope to prioritize those things like Italian football, and I'd be proud of the idea, but again, they need to make profit. But yeah, look at what could go wrong, what the downside is, and that sort of thing. Number 10, I hope it will benefit Italian football, especially youth, and get young people in football into in Italy especially. So I hope Italy will be the main beneficiary, and also there could be similar ones for Celtic, as I mentioned before. I'm a Celtic fan. Anyway, I hope you like this video. Preferably love this video and like some of the ideas. As ever, I love to know your comments, questions, queries, ideas, or anything else that you want to comment. Hope you get some likes and shares of the video. Peace and love.